3 teens, 1 birthday party, and a legendary beast with a serious need for speed. When Bigfoot jacks their dad's station wagon, these kids do the only logical thing. Steal a van from a sketchy TV crew and hit the gas. But this isn't just any cryptic chase. There's fanfic, feelings, and maybe something extraterrestrial going on. Buckle up, because this is Love and Bigfoot, an oh dang Bigfoot stole my car with my friend's birthday present inside actual play adventure. Bryce and Caleb, you pull up to Gretchen's house. Do you knock on the door? Do you honk? What's your MO?
I am going to climb over the seats and just honk honk.
Oh, good.
After I've gotten out and I have locked Caleb in the car and I'm trying to just normal go knock on door.
Just be polite.
Yeah, at the honk, I would almost throw my laptop. God, I forgot Caleb was coming, and pack up my backpack. Very gently pick up this giant box present that I have. Not giant, but like a cake box sized box.
Mm-hmm.
And like open the door probably right as Bryce is coming up to knock. Let's go. Are you ready?
What is that? It's like yelling from the car. What is that? What's the present?
Do you have everything you need?
Oh yeah, I have my laptop and I have
Present?
Yeah. What did you get, Ashley?
Sweater. You know, I remember her talking about how her guns don't fit in most normal sweaters, but she loves a sweater.
That's true.
No.
Gretchen, what's the present?
Shut up, Caleb. Okay, it's gonna take us like an hour to get there. Ugh.
Give or take, depending on how often Caleb asks to do Caleb things.
Okay, yeah.
He has $20. I'm afraid he's gonna ask us to stop.
I'm gonna buy the president.
Okay. Can we put him in the back, maybe? I have I was just doing a bunch of research on some star stuff, and I would like to keep doing that in the car, and I don't want him near my laptop.
Caleb is having flashbacks of trying to secure Caleb in the back, and yet here we are with Caleb ravenous in the middle.
Okay. Maybe I'll just sit like under the passenger seat in the front, so he can't get to me.
Okay. Monkey climbs over and sits in the back seat. Clink.
Caleb,
Yeah.
you remembered your present, right?
Yeah.
Please check to see if you remembered your present.
Look in the bag. And it's just like the one bag of gummy worms, but it's been ziplocked and there's a big tape like, do not eat from, like, mom put this, like, for friends. Yeah, it's gonna say anti-tamper, like the child lock on it. Yeah, it's
Got
here.
like 2 marks on it.
Yeah, got it.
That's your present for Ashley?
No, it's for Alex.
Oh.
Honestly, that's good for him. It's better than what I've seen in the past. Good, Caleb. You did good this time. I'm very proud of you.
I'm not a dog.
Okay. Can we just go, guys? Can we just go? The faster we go, the faster we get there. And I think this party is going to be really fun.
Caleb,
Yeah.
is it across the belt and the chest? The waist and the chest?
Oh my god, he's just going to unbuckle it while we're driving.
I have to try.
Your efforts are wasted, Bryce.
You pull out of Gretchen's driveway. You're headed down the road. You've got an hour's drive ahead of you.
I am cranking the window down and just sticking my head out. Yeah! Woo! Windy.
Honestly, kind of not a bad scenario.
Bryce, you notice the car is only about, the tank is only about half full, and your dad absolutely refuses to have the new Roadmaster less than half full because it won't operate as efficiently. So you're gonna have to fill that tank up.
Snack stop! We need a snack stop, Mom said!
You know what? I actually do want a snack stop too.
That works out perfectly. And I'll try to pull into the nearest gas station.
You see, you're driving in sort of from the suburbs on the edge of town where most of you live. You're pulling into Gilly's Gas and Mini Mart, which is sort of on the edge of town. It's a popular stop kind of near the freeway and is across the street from the Hairy Knuckle, the bar none of you are ever supposed to go too close to because your parents think it's too divey for you to even walk through the parking lot. And it's always full of bikers. It's noisy. The sun is just setting. Everything's oranges and pinks. The fluorescent lights are clicking on above the gas pumps. Smells like diesel. Who's doing what here at the gas station?
As soon as it is stopped, it is click, I am climbing out.
And what do we see as Caleb climbs out of this brand new Buick Roadmaster?
This is a 12-year-old child. I think he's just wearing a t-shirt and shorts. It's decently warm today. But yes, there is a certain aura to him. He's a bit of a monkey child. In that he's probably scraped up on the knees a little too. Like, he's just made of something else, so he can just get scuffed up and climb up. But he has got $20, and he has no frame of reference for how much that is worth. And so, without even waiting for I say, I think he is just full tilt, going for the mini mart and going ham, grabbing as many snacks as he can.
There goes Caleb. What are Bryce and Gretchen up to?
Oh my
Gretchen,
god. Yeah.
Can you keep an eye on him? Just always an eye line.
I put my laptop away, zip it up,
I'll watch the laptop, I promise.
pull the straps nice and tight, and no, it's coming with me. Sorry. I mean, I trust you, Bryce, but
Of course.
it's a satellite laptop. Can't just leave it.
Just, Caleb, if you could.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Thank you.
And I go into the store after Caleb.
And what do we see as Gretchen climbs out of the car?
Oh, yeah. So Gretchen is like a 5-0, maybe 100 pounds wet 18-year-old who is she wears exclusively Jenko jeans and like this really oversized like green army surplus jacket, even though it's like the middle of summer, so it's probably way too hot. And she's got like a burlap backpack that she wears all the time, full of like toting her laptop around everywhere. Yeah, she wears her hair in braids, and like Bryce, I don't know if you would notice this, but maybe she's got like smatterings of like an attempt at makeup on her face, like a little bit too much, like her cheeks are too rosy. She's got like maybe a little bit of mascara or something. Like it just looks weird because she doesn't care about that kind of stuff at all, but it looks like she tried. But yeah, she kind of like schlumps after Caleb into the mini mart.
Okay, Bryce, what are you up to?
Bryce is going to gas up the car.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure that Caleb didn't stash anything weird in the car while he's not here.
Caleb, did you stash anything weird in the car?
There's probably one of those like sticky hand things you can get at the mall that's just like stuck to the ceiling that is very coated in dust right now. But that's been there. It might have been there for the 10 minutes since we left home. It might have been there for like 3 weeks. It's hard to tell with those things.
Bryce, as you stand there pumping gas, what are we looking at? What do we see?
Bryce is a foppish, very standard high school student athlete with just brown hair that's probably due for a cut. He's got thick black rimmed glasses. He's got his nice striped sports jacket on. He's vaguely 6 foot, vaguely attractive. He's like kind of the male version of like the girl in 90s movies where all you have to do is remove the glasses and they're like attractive.
As you're pumping gas, you're the only car in the lot right now. But as you're filling the tank, a van pulls in to the pump across from you, and you notice it has press license plates, and you can clearly see the outline of the History Channel logo on the side, but it's been like scraped off with a razor, so it's just like the imprint is left.
Mm-hmm.
Bummer.
2 people get out. A middle-aged man in a sort of busted Indiana Jones-esque hat, flannel button-down, a weird number of disposable cameras poking out of various pockets, and a press badge clipped to his shirt. He is with a woman who looks like she's probably in her mid-30s. She's wearing a upscale windbreaker, like something your mom would probably buy for like the hike she might go on someday, and brand new hiking boots, also with a press badge. Very utilitarian little backpack, and you can see a satellite phone in like the outer pocket of the backpack. And they are they don't seem to notice you or aren't paying attention as they walk in, and it clicks in your head who you are seeing, because this is media you would be interested in. This is the host of the recently canceled Project Stillwater Beyond the Tree Line, which is a sort of sensationalized documentary series about Bigfoot sightings in the Pacific Northwest with a sort of government conspiracy twist. Like 6 episodes aired, and then it just kind of went away. How did you feel about this particular TV show?
In my heart, I was like, something happened that stopped them from completing the show. No, something happened. And Bryce might just kind of stupidly wander after them.
Tank is full, and you're going to have to go in to pay at the cash register, because that's how it used to work. Hope you got cash.
I can always steal from Caleb if I need to.
No, you can't. I'm spending my whole $20.
Caleb is in there with a grocery bag of gummy worms.
It is so many things, and I think if Gretchen's coming to like watch me, you're gonna have to do my math, because Caleb has grabbed like 4 bags of chips, which is clearly more than $20. So please be my accountant.
I'm standing there and I'm like, great, try to buy all of that with $20. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can of soda, gummy worms, chips, and gum.
Bryce, you walk in to witness Gretchen looking miffed at a all like pre-sugar high Caleb. And beyond them, unnoticed so far, is Dr. Thorne Brandt, who is the middle-aged man who is the host of the defunct show, and the woman he's with. And they're talking quietly. Where are you headed as soon as you walk in?
Even though absolutely stunned by the appearance of Dr. Thorne Brandt, still a bit on autopilot, see Caleb checking out, see gum, absolutely say no gum. Shove that back towards the clerk.
Oh, come on!
The clerk, who you know to be Duncan, who's a sort of 20-something gas station attendant, very slouchy, wears a baggy t-shirt over another baggy t-shirt, mostly just reads comics and steals gum from his place of employment, and you're pretty sure it's just high all of the time. Mm-hmm. Interestingly, Gilly's Gas requires all of their attendants to wear a sort of mock ghillie suit as their uniform. So he's got just like a light ghillie suit over his layered t-shirts.
Great.
They went hard with the branding.
Yeah.
They're like a mascot? Like, they sell keychains of a little ghillie suit guy? Or...
They, for sure, would have like a stack of t-shirts behind the register that no one's ever bought that say like Gilly's Gas and Mini Mart and has a picture of what you are unsure whether it was supposed to be a person wearing a ghillie suit or if it was supposed to be Bigfoot or if the person designing it kind of forgot what they were doing. Because it's somehow both. They also have, let's see, what else would they have? They would have keychains with the name printed on it and maybe a really blurry small version of the same mascot. As you're at the cash discussing with Caleb whether or not he'll be purchasing gum, as you shove the gum towards Duncan and he takes it, and then Caleb takes it back from Duncan and Duncan doesn't stop him, and then you shove it back towards Duncan and he takes it.
I get into Caleb's field of vision, like maybe if Bryce is facing the other way, and I wave like a 24 pack of like Bubblicious or something. Oh no, a thing of bubble tape. I wave a thing of bubble tape at him, and I go,
yeah. I put it back.
yeah.
And I have to put back like a whole bunch of it because it was like $50 worth of stuff. So I think it's the like somebody else is in line and just like coughs. He's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. As you're going through this with the sleepy and unbothered Duncan, who's like 45, 47. You put more things back. 36, 27.
What did I get this one and this one?
Coming up behind you to go to a cooler near you where all of the energy drinks are stacked is Dr. Thorne Brandt and someone he refers to as Kelly. And he's saying to her, I just don't understand why they would cancel it when we were so close. That son of a bitch. You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care about catching him on camera. I'm going to catch him. I'll just catch him. They can't not air the show if we catch Bigfoot, all right? And Kelly sort of has a hand on his shoulder, sort of consoling him, saying, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look, we're out here. We're the ones in the field. Those guys in that office don't know what they're talking about. They're just angry that I'm willing to take risks other producers aren't willing to take, all right? So you just stay focused on doing what you do best. I'll do what I do best. You don't need the camera crew. You've got me. We're set. So they're kind of discussing this. And they get behind you in line with a lot of energy drinks.
Oh my god. Gretchen. Yeah, I think I would also know who they are. I think maybe Bryce and I watched this series together. And Gretchen was very in the camp of like, this guy is fake as fuck. He doesn't know anything about Bigfoot, whatever, and was like busy grabbing like waters because it feels important to be hydrated at a party, right? Like big things of water, and like drops them and runs up to Bryce, and they're like not being stealthy about it at all. But like, if the two of them are standing behind us, we're like whispering like this.
As soon as you do this, Kelly clocks this, and she kind of nudges Thorne and is like, see, they know who you are. Hey, kids, did you want an autograph?
From who?
From
Yes.
Dr. Brandt.
And then Bryce turns around.
What kind of doctor are you even?
I have a degree in ecology.
Oh yeah? Let me see it.
I don't carry my diploma, kid.
Gretchen?
Well, some doctor you are.
Bryce, can I borrow $3.60? I really want these Doritos.
I'll get the Doritos, Caleb. I got him.
Okay.
Bryce is slightly overloading here. Turns around, gives card to clerk. It's like paying for gas stall too, please. Thank you. Turns back around, has one of the shirts that's covered in dust. It's like, I would take that autograph, Doctor. Your degrees.
Brandt, Dr. Brandt. Did you forget his name?
No.
He pulls a Sharpie out of his pocket. He actually looks kind of, I don't know if his face knows how to look delighted, but he looks more interested now in the conversation, and he signs it for you real big and says, "Are you a believer, kid?"
Takes kind of a look at Gretchen and back at the doctor.
Yeah, we're not. You don't have to believe in something that's true. So yeah,
Yes,
we know Bigfoot's out there.
That's a good point, little miss. So now,
Ew.
kid, he looks back at Bryce. I'm going to tell you a secret. Stop believing right now. Not worth it. He's out there, 100%. He will make you chase him till the day you die. Unless I find him first. He won't be running anymore, let me tell you.
Are you telling us that you're gonna die soon?
Well, somebody is. Probably not me.
Are you hunting him now?
Look. You watched the show, right? You liked it? You liked the show? That's how you know who I am?
We watched it.
Yeah.
We watched it.
Bad ending, right? Basically no ending. It just stopped.
Yeah.
They just took it off the air.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, personally, I think that's kind of what makes it good.
You know what would be better? Is seeing Bigfoot up close. And if he's not going to come willingly, if we can't trap him, second best thing, wouldn't you enjoy seeing an autopsy of the first Sasquatch ever caught?
What?
Don't make that face.
No.
I mean,
No.
well,
You wanna
yes,
kill
but
him?
contextually,
That's awful.
after a natural death,
Okay. Kelly kind of like swoops in front of him just a little bit, just like with a hand on his shoulder. Don't worry about it. The doctor is under a lot of stress. I'm the producer on the show, so what I say goes. I would never allow anything untoward to happen to any creature on camera. So don't
What
worry
about
about
off
it.
camera?
Kids, don't worry about it, all right? Look, you'll see when the show comes out. Don't know if it'll be on the History Channel, but it'll be somewhere, and you'll see it. And you'll understand when you see the show that we're doing really important work here.
If you were really a doctor, your show would come out on PBS. So
Okay, well, PBS isn't the only network with doctors on it. And try not to take what Thorne says too seriously. I mean, he's a genius, but sometimes geniuses just don't worry about it.
you guys, you're out here because he's out here.
Yeah,
Well, he is assuming a lot. Sasquatch,
Sure.
Bigfoot out here. That's why you're here.
yeah. There's some interesting theories out there that the Sasquatch we sort of see are probably the females. The males, probably bigger.
Yeah. But you got new.
you haven't seen any of them.
You saw the show. We had pretty decent photos.
They came out here because of the initial reports. You guys would only still be here if there's new or continued evidence, right?
Well, look here, I can't say too much.
He's totally here. He's totally Gretchen.
Of course he's here. Of course he's here. We knew that.
Just a grip on your shoulders very tight.
Yeah.
Bryce is very sweaty.
Just don't worry about it, all right? I gotta piss. And he turns around and goes to the back of the shop to go to the bathroom.
Ew. I check out with my 2 big bottles of water, and seeing that he just bought a bunch of energy drinks, I'm gonna buy 3 energy drinks. I put the bubble tape down, cover it with the bag of Doritos.
You're so like low key.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's all planned out. It's all mapped out.
Hey Bryce, what'd you get? And I'm gonna put my Dorito covered hand on that shirt that just got an autograph. Pick it up.
Oh no.
It was like a bunch of squiggles.
Just hand away off of my thing. Press shirt to chest. Grab two protein bars.
Here, I got him, Bryce. Yeah, and pay for everything and like scoop it all into my backpack.
Bryce, as you are finishing this transaction, you hear, oddly, the roar of a car engine coming to life. And you know the roar of that engine because you remember just a couple months ago when your dad came home with his new Buick Roadmaster. He made everybody stand in the driveway and listen to how smooth the engine was.
Clap.
If you look out those glass doors right now, your car is running. And now it's running away.
Bryce hoofs it outside just to confirm if that's actually his dad's car, which is supposed to be his car, and it definitely can't be, because my parents are going to be so mad.
If you run outside, your car is pulling out of the parking lot, and there is something very large and very furry in the driver's seat.
Hey, that's my car!
Huh? What? Both sides. Hey!
Yelling and also squinting.
What?
And why is that person so hairy?
Don't judge.
Bryce! Bryce! Bryce!
Gretchen?
Bryce! I pull out a tiny pair of binoculars. Bryce! Bryce!
Gretchen? Is it?
It's
Is
him!
that-
It's him! It's him! We have to go! We have to go! We have to go!
He stole
Why
the
did he
car,
go? Why
Gretchen!
did he take the car? My present is in there!
Oh my god, my comics!
Okay, good. Caleb's here.
Yeah, and Caleb's comics. But my present, oh my god. We have to go. We have to go. We have to go.
What's here?
Should we call the cops?
Is an adult here?
No one is here. The lot is empty except for the TV crew van, which you can see is plainly unlocked, and the keys are in the ignition.
Bryce, you know how to drive a stick, right? Let's go. Those guys don't deserve a van
Yes.
anyway. They suck. They're gonna kill him.
Theoretically. Okay,
I'm trying to like watch where the
I'm
car is going.
looking in front of this car, this van. My instincts are telling me get in the van and drive, but every other part of Bryce is on fire.
You can see through the doors of the gas station, Kelly is at the register paying for something, and coming out from the bathroom
Bryce.
is Dr. Brandt. They'll probably be out here in 30 seconds.
I've always wanted to drive one of these vans. Bryce gets in the front.
Are we gonna cry?
Caleb, get in the van.
Okay!
I like shove him into the passenger seat, like nosedive, into the back.
The
Okay.
snacks go
All right.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Doors closed. Caleb, put on some kind of seatbelt or secure yourself. Try to turn this thing on.
Do
Check
it.
the gas.
Hot shit! I always wanted to say that.
I turn the key. And first, short, very serious break. Seatbelt, mirrors, everything's good. And I
Bryce, go!
peel out.
As you peel out, Kelly and Dr. Brandt step out of the gas station. You just hear vaguely, "My van!" As you drive down the now twilight
God.
street deeper into Merston after Bigfoot in your dad's new car. Gretchen, should you choose to look at those energy drinks you got, one of them is grapple juice, which is, I don't know if you've ever been brave enough to try before. It is an energy drink so intense, it was banned in Canada. You'll have one can of this, and it will give you +1 dice on a relevant roll. So explain to me how an energy drink would help you, and you'll get an extra dice.
Amazing. Oh, I put my hat on. I'm gonna catch Bigfoot.
Perfect. as you were driving down the street, you just see the roadmaster ahead of you, and it's probably a full stoplight ahead.
Is it obeying traffic laws?
Yeah, is he driving normal or is it...
Recklessly.
He's doing surprisingly well, but he's only gone a couple blocks so far. You don't know if he knows about stoplights. We're going to find out together.
Right. Tailing. I'm trying to catch up.
Are we going into town or are we leaving town?
You're going into town.
Okay.
You're following Bigfoot for just a couple of blocks, trying to catch up, wondering what you're going to do when you catch up. When you see pulling in behind you 2 motorcycles, and you immediately recognize the people on the motorcycle.
Whoa! They stole from the hairy bikers!
That's gonna end up bad for them.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Wave their ecology degree at us? Come on.
I didn't know Gretchen was so anti-ecology.
Me neither. She's into real science.
She
Ecology
loves
is not real.
fucking up the ozone layer.
Yeah.
No astronauts ever got an ecology degree.
Mhm. Yeah,
So we're now in a sort of chase sequence.
great.
Bigfoot seems to be vaguely obeying traffic laws in that he's sort of intuiting it. So, like, the stoplight doesn't mean a lot to him, but he is stopping if there's other cars going. So he's doing okay. There's you. He is for sure going to lose you if you don't take some driving risks.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
the motorcycles behind you seem desperate to catch up. So if you want to lose that tail, you're going to have to do something about it. What I would like to know is what each of you would like to attempt in this van. What are you up to? What's happening?
Bryce is going to try to, like, get as close as possible to the roadmaster and kind of try to, like, get eyes on the driver, give a honk, like, hey, man, question mark. Yeah, I'm going to try to catch up and get their attention, however, even if it's honking erratically as I try to catch up.
Okay, what are the other 2 characters up to before we resolve that?
I want to throw, like,
Dear God.
shells and banana peels at the people behind us, but it's just like, I just got a whole bunch of snacks. The bag of Doritos that I have been eating through this entire scene is like two-thirds already. So it has been sufficient enough that I am willing to upend it. I imagine the back, there is no seatbelt. I have no seatbelt. I am just jumping around.
There's like a little jump seat, but it doesn't seem to have a belt.
Yeah, it's
And
fine.
there's a lot going on back there. There's tech,
So many buttons.
so many buttons. You see a sort of handheld camcorder. Maybe not the illustrious camera you might have mentally expected for a TV show, but it records. There's a boom mic, headphones, an audio recorder. You also actually see duct tape, zip ties, 2 ghillie suits, a huge net, and a tranquilizer gun.
Okay.
God.
Well, in a moving vehicle, I should not touch most of these things. So I think it's going to be, we're going to take the boom mic, we're going to throw the half-eaten bag of Doritos on it, and I'm going to try and fish it around so that Bryce's driver's seat window, there's just like a stick, and it's going to try and like, so they'll go behind the car. It's just like a child Home Alone trap, but like bad.
Okay, so all of that's going on. Gretchen, what are you doing while this happens?
Okay, I don't know what 90s hacker equates to.
We're gonna say it just means your laptop is really big and has like an antenna.
Yeah. It's for sure out. It's got like a military grade cover, so it can like be jostled around a little bit. And I think I have like some sort of like very rudimentary bot scraping a bunch of forums right now to see if anybody is posting about stuff.
Nice.
And I think I'm going to go in the back and rummage around the tech that they have. I want to look at the camcorder. I want to see if there's anything recorded. I want to start throwing, also helping Caleb out the other side window, throw like wrappers and anything to like mess the wheels of the motorcycles up. Be like, just throw the boom mic, Caleb. Just throw it.
It's a fishing rod.
We're not trying to catch them. We're trying to lose them.
Okay.
Just try not to kill them. Please.
It's a boom. You said it's a boom. It's gonna boom. It's gonna explode.
They're gonna kill Bigfoot. And I, like, the tranquilizer gun.
Ah!
Why did I give you this? I didn't think it through at all. I need everyone to roll a single d6. Caleb, you're obviously being reckless. Gretchen, do you feel you're being more reckless or patient?
I kind of feel like I'm being more reckless in this moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bryce, what do you think?
Reckless.
That makes sense. So everybody's trying to roll over.
Oh.
I'm supposed to roll over, and I rolled a 1.
The one time you rolled under?
One time I rolled under with my convoluted Home Alone grab.
Okay. Yes, this is our group check for the scene. Yes, so Caleb had a 1, Gretchen had a
5,
and Bryce 2. Okay.
Wow. Spirit how strong, guys.
Gretchen, you rolled the highest. So, as you are rooting around, looking for good things to throw to knock these motorcycles off their game, you are going to find in the van a map. It's like a map book of the U.S., and it's flipped open to your region, and it shows. You can see the little dot of Merston on the map, and Merston is mostly surrounded by pretty dense forest. And you can see 3 locations marked on this map in like a bright red circle. The Bigfoot Museum that is in town is circled. The defunct observatory a little bit outside of town is also circled. And the Reservoir Dam is circled. There's also a random spot in the woods with a big question mark over it.
Okay.
And you would also, Gretchen, you especially would notice the logo for Orbital Analytics is sort of doodled along the margins of this map. And in one of them, they've taken their red marker and sort of circled each of the points of the A, and then drawn a line from the A to the map.
Okay. Okay, and just to remind me, the 3rd location was the reservoir?
Yes, the Bigfoot Museum, the defunct observatory, and the Reservoir Dam specifically. There's a hydroelectric station there.
Okay. Would any of these 3 locations have come up in any of my web searches if I'm also like scraping for Bigfoot sightings and like trying to triangulate positions?
Well, your region is absolutely chock full of lore and urban legends and non-urban legends. But the observatory in particular comes up every once in a while, especially with the people who lean more government conspiracy theorist in terms of Bigfoot. Have a lot of theories about why the observatory was shut down. The Bigfoot Museum is known. I don't know that there's a lot of...
Oh, she for sure has been there like at least 20 or 30 times.
And the Reservoir Dam, that location in particular, no, but you know there are always conspiracy theories around Orbital Analytics, which is the firm your mom works for. Because they're just sort of a big faceless corporation. Nobody could figure out exactly what they do.
Okay, that was going to be my next question.
They do own and run the hydroelectric station at that dam. But they also do like distribution and warehouse stuff. They do tech. They're technically like a finance firm. They've got a lot of stuff going on. They probably employ half the town.
Right.
And there are always conspiracy theories around them. To your knowledge, you haven't seen any connecting them to Bigfoot, but...
I haven't. Don't like it when there's something that I don't know.
Gretchen, your train of thought is interrupted by a pretty loud crash as Caleb swings the boom mic a little too far and takes out this like side panel window of the van.
Oopsie!
Jesus!
You also hear several honks as other cars swerve to avoid the boom arm.
Caleb!
You've definitely gotten the attention of the general populace of the 3 other cars on the road right now. Everyone noticed.
Right.
Well, it's true to its name. It's a boom mic. It went boom.
You are coming up to... You're trying to catch up. You're going as fast as you dare. And you are coming up to a stoplight that is rapidly about to turn red. You can either floor it and shoot through this red light, or you can not do that.
I think it was the 90s ? Film Earth Girls Are Easy, where they say yellow means go faster. And so Bryce is gonna reasonably punch it to try to make it through the light.
Okay. I would like another roll from you. Feels reckless to me, but I could actually see an argument for patient.
I would say it's reckless for Bryce. I got a 4.
Okay. You floor it and you shoot through this light just a second or two after it turns red. You do hear another honk, and you're pretty sure you see the flash of like a traffic cam. So that happened.
My future flashes before my eyes. I'll never get a job. A ticket will ruin everything.
Oh no. Just boom mic back in so that I don't clock someone with it.
You are quickly approaching sort of the generally busier, a little more crowded parts of town. I need someone to attempt to figure out... It's getting difficult to track Bigfoot. I need someone to attempt to keep an eye on that situation.
I'll do it. Or do you want to do it, Bryce? Because you're driving. I guess I'm doing other stuff.
I mean, yeah. I'm tracking him.
Okay.
Stole my car.
Can I help with, Gretchen had those really tiny binoculars, and I imagine in the shuffle, we have now switched places where I am now shotgun. I'm going to find those little tiny binoculars on the ground and go, woo! Oh, and then flip them around, because I did it backwards. And then try and perceive.
This feels like a patient role to me. To have the attention span to actually look at something.
True, this is true. I might get distracted and see like a seagull, and that's...
But we can try. We can try and see.
All right. Come on. Don't fuck me, Gil. It's a 1 again!
Oh my God. You do it!
So you get an extra dice on your roll then for...
Yes. So, Caleb, you pick up these little, like... Gretchen, why do you have binoculars?
So small.
In case I see Bigfoot somewhere.
Oh,
What do you mean?
yeah. Okay.
I'm fully equipped. That's why I wear Jenko jeans and an army jacket and have a cargo backpack. It's full of, like, spy-ish gear. Like, outdoorsy spy gear.
Awesome.
Sometimes the information is far away.
Yeah.
Caleb, you look through these binoculars. It takes you just a split second to figure out how to adjust them. And you do see your dad's car, like, turning into... making a left.
Mm-hmm.
So, Bryce... Caleb, what do you say to help Bryce?
He's going on Wood Street!
There you go. Wood Street, Bryce. You can have an extra dice to roll.
Dice for Bryce.
Dice for Bryce.
Dice for Bryce.
Nice.
Dice for Bryce.
Nice.
Am I rolling for tracking now, or is this in future trackings?
For now. Yeah, you're doing it now. Because Bigfoot is pulling in somewhere and you're going to have to see where it is.
Good job, Caleb. Blind trust.
Okay, go ahead and make a patient roll.
I got a 4 and a 2.
The 2 succeeds.
Okay.
Okay, 1 success. Caleb, you see your dad's car hit the curb a little worryingly hard, but pull into the lot of...
I give a little honk, like, please no, God.
You see it pull into the lot of a place you know really well, the Bigfoot Museum.
Okay.
It sort of fishtails a little as it like whips around to the back of the building.
Following.
I'm like deep in. I've got the maps out, and I've pulled up every map that I have that has any locations on it. And I'm like, Bryce, I think we need to go to the Bigfoot Museum.
Gretchen, we're at the Bigfoot Museum.
What? There must be something there that he wants.
I mean, maybe they have his stuff?
Yeah.
Let's get him!
Trying to, like, is he parked? I'm following around this corner.
Yeah, so if
Fast I
you pull
can.
around back, you do see your dad's car parked. It's stopped. And off and empty. And the back door, sort of the like employee entrance of the museum, is open.
Hey, get out the car, look in my car that was stolen, like, make sure everything seems okay.
Everything seems okay. Locked, and the key isn't there.
Locked, right. Fantastic. Face pressed against glass.
Should we break a window?
My comics!
No breaking nobody's breaking windows.
I didn't bring my hanger. I've also never busted a car door open.
Let's go get him! Charge into the open door.
We're going inside the museum, everybody. Caleb.
Is my present still there?
Still there? Everything looks
Okay.
pretty much normal inside. Maybe slightly furry.
Look, if we make this a big deal, we'll not make it to the party, probably, which would be very tragic. Bryce is just thinking about he doesn't want to spare if this is possibly Bigfoot. Let's just try and get our keys back. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
We love the museum. Come on, everybody.
Going in for it.
As you enter the museum, you do hear the roar of motorcycles and see them kind of shoot past, having missed you turning into the lot. They're definitely looking for you, but they overshot.
I would like to have taken the tranquilizer gun, just for the record.
Nice. So you go into the museum. It's dark. It looks...
We know our way by heart in here.
Okay, close the door behind us.
Now it's very dark.
I pull out a flashlight. Gotcha.
Caleb's never seen a flashlight before.
No, I shine it right at your face.
Yeah, Caleb's never been in here. I feel like Bryce tried to bring him once, and he like immediately like knocked down like the first thing in the gift shop, and it was like, okay, we're going home. You're not worthy of this place. This sacred garden.
So you're in the back hallway. The way ahead of you would lead directly to sort of the main exhibit, but as you're going down the hall, kind of out of nowhere, you see like the end of a broom just come out from a door and and a smaller, older woman who actually steps out from what is probably her office, looking a little bit harried, pun intended. Her curly gray hair is a little bit mussed. She wears like thick Coke bottle glasses that make her eyes a little bit bug-eyed. As per usual, she's in a sweater vest and a bow tie, and she is coming at you with a broom.
At us?
Yeah.
Do we know her name?
You don't know if she's seen that it's you yet. She just like swung out from behind her door. This is Dr. Marlowe Sticks. You've met her once or twice. She's not like one of the museum attendants, but you know she does work there because no one ever calls it this, but it is technically the Stillwater Sasquatch Museum and Cryptozoology Research Center. So she ostensibly works there in like a research capacity, and you've seen her once or twice.
Oh, this is Gretchen's. This is who she wants to be. But like the small town version. So she's like, Dr. Sticks, it's us! Don't swing!
Oh,
It's Gretchen!
Hi! You're... Okay, yes, no, I know who you are. She kind of puts down the broom.
See, Bryce, this is a real doctor.
Yes, I'm Dr. Marlowe Sticks. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Oh, Bryce, I remember you for sure.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Sticks. It's wonderful to see you again.
Yes, it's nice to see you, darling. We have just had a break-in, and I am wondering what you're doing here.
Yeah, we're following the break-inner.
Yeah, we love the museum. We were very worried. Are you okay, Dr. Sticks?
I'm fine. That's very sweet of you. I don't know if you should be investigating break-ins. You seem young, but what do I know? No, I'm not one to squash young talent. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what happened. I'll show you what I found.
Oh, we know who did it.
Who? What?
It was Bigfoot.
I don't know how to process that information.
I'm like shining the flashlight directly into her eyes also.
She's kind of like just, she hasn't asked you. She's just,
yeah.
But come here. And she sort of waves you into her office.
Uh-huh.
If you step in, you see there is a lot of notebooks, a lot of pens, a lot of like textbook style books on the shelves, and a pretty extensive radio setup, like a transmitter as well as receiver. And you could tell things are like, she's probably a little absent-minded in general, but things that look to have been knocked off the desk just a little bit, like something brushed past. And her transmitter is on. It's powered up, and you can see, oddly, sitting on top of the microphone attached to the transmitter is a, like, oddly pink and faintly glowing crystal.
Doctor, what frequency is your radio tuned to?
I already checked. Very smart thinking. It's tuned to 31.41 megahertz.
31.41 megahertz. Is that how radios work?
It's how this
Dora
radio
asks.
Dora. It's like ham radio. We're not talking about like AM, FM here. We're talking about ham frequencies.
Okay.
Is that pi?
Yes! Very smart young man. It is pi. Smart if you didn't notice. And listen. She then turns on the radio receiver sitting next to the transmitter, tunes it to 31.41 megahertz, and you can hear a tone all of you probably recognize, but Gretchen, you hear this in your sleep. It is the dial-up modem sound.
Yeah.
Somehow, very strangely, being transmitted on this frequency.
And that's weird, right? That's not normal.
No, of course it's not
Right,
normal.
of course.
It is so strange.
The internet has no connection to radio.
Caleb, it's weird, not normal.
Caleb has found a pen and is trying to validate. This is just me. Like, yep, no. Huh?
Okay, so here's the information all of you have. This is what's happening right now. You're in this office with this doctor lady. Someone has done something to the radio that should be impossible. There's a weird glowing rock. There's been a break-in about 90 seconds ago. Bigfoot may or may not be in the building. And this is what you have. I would like to know what each of you would like to attempt to do in this scene.
Bryce wants to search for Bigfoot.
In the room.
In, like, I assume it's obvious that they're not in the room, right? It's like a little office.
It's a pretty small office. It would be quite a feat and blow your mind a little bit if Bigfoot was able to be in here.
Okay. Office, intriguing. Bryce just knows that their target is probably not in here, and as a man, I should check to see if it's dangerous out there.
Okay.
Oh. As a man? What? Who are you,
Gretchen,
Bryce?
as you're processing that statement, what are you doing?
Like, I don't know.
He's doing his best, everybody.
Yeah. I'm in full analysis mode. Do I know anything about this pink rock? Have I heard any sort of research about anything about it? I'm gonna pull out I don't want to touch it with my bare hand, but I do want to pick it up and see if picking it up disrupts the signal. I want to pull my laptop out and try to connect to the internet. Yeah, every sort of test thing that I can think of to try to figure out what the fuck's going on.
Caleb, do you have a goal?
Caleb's goal right now is to not get bored and lash out, because this seems to be a serious situation. There's a break-in happening, and he knows that's a crime, and as children investigating a crime, in his brain it's like, oh, we're Scooby-Doo now. I'm gonna not get kidnapped like Daphne. So yeah, and he's jacking himself trying to balance like the pen on his nose and shit. That's what he's doing.
Caleb's goal is don't get kidnapped and or throw a conniption. Okay, let's have everybody roll a single d6 to see who our winners and losers are.
Woo.
4.
I got 4.
4.
Oh.
6.
And 6.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Dang.
Caleb and Gretchen, how do you want to break this tie? We could just roll again. I don't have another idea.
I'm okay to roll again.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
just do that.
Caleb and Gretchen roll again.
Come on. 4 again.
I got 5.
Okay.
No, my thing doesn't work. No.
Your science is too sciencey.
Okay, Bryce, as you are headed out of the room, what's her name?
Sticks?
Dr. Sticks sort of grabs your arm and says, before you go, I think someone should take a look at this. And she hands you basically a logbook. It's just a small notebook. She says, I've been noticing strange radio frequencies. You can tell I do a lot with radio. Radio is so obviously not native to this planet. I don't know why no one else has figured out that it's... Anyway, here's my logbook. I have been noticing specific radio frequencies sending out very hard to pick up signals at specific dates and times over the last couple of weeks. Wherever you're headed, I think you should take this. And she gives you a logbook. You see dates and times. There's no immediate pattern obvious to you in the times or the frequencies, but you do now have this information that may contain some sort of pattern or code. And Gretchen, you are sort of poking around the radio setup as Dr. Six turns back to you and seems to get a little bit nervous because nobody touches her radio. So she's like hovering over you and saying, I don't know if we should, let's maybe not touch the...
How do you know what it means?
I have no idea. I have no idea what it means. But I'll tell you, the frequency I have been picking up but unable to fully discern, I'm beginning to think this was it. I think this was the message that was being transmitted, and I just couldn't hear it through the static. That it was too weak before. And Gretchen, you said you wanted to pick up the crystal, yes?
Yeah, but not with bare hands.
Okay, what do you use?
I pull out a nitrile glove. My guy, I got a full forensics kit. In these Janko jeans.
Of course.
Or I mean, like the sleeve of my jacket. Yeah.
So you wear this nitrile glove, and if you pick up the crystal, you notice the signal does sort of wane as you pick it up, and it becomes very staticky and hard to hear, and then louder again. And even through the gloves, you feel this very, very deep, bassy, very slight but deep and bassy vibration, almost in time with the sounds you're hearing.
Oh, I gotta get Bryce to touch this.
Bryce, as you head back out into the hall to head deeper into the museum, the door you closed behind you creaks open, and you hear Kelly's voice. Kids? Kids, are you in here? What's everybody doing?
Can I scoot back in the room? Like, does everyone hear this, or just me?
The door's open, so I'd say everyone hears it. If you scoot back in the room, you do hear at that exact moment a sort of shuffling in response to Kelly's voice. You also hear like a sudden shuffling deeper in the museum.
Dr. Sticks, can you cover for us? Can you go and like talk to those people for a minute? They're following us. They're trying to kill Bigfoot. And we're trying to save him. So, and he's here in the museum so right confused,
now. But sure, I mean, I do feel like I should be the one to talk to visitors, so go about your way. Do try to exit through the gift shop. Gretchen, would you like to make a roll to see how convincing you are to Dr. Sticks?
Yeah, of course I would. I am trying to appeal, like, to her reason. I'm trying to use logic to be like, this is why you should help us. So I feel like patience.
Yeah, sure. That makes total sense to me.
Great. So I want to roll under. I understand the rules. That's a 3.
Was that under? Yes.
My thing is 5.
Great. She kind of pats you on the shoulder and says, from one believer to another, I trust you.
You don't have to believe in reality.
You're right. I'll change the t-shirts tomorrow. And she goes into the hall. Hello? And sort of wanders down the hall towards the back door. What are the rest of you doing?
Bryce wants to head towards the noise he heard.
Yeah.
Like, was also like under his breath, like, they won't hurt an old lady, right? I mean, they're just normal people with guns.
I'm sorry, the museum is closed. You hear is like fading as you move deeper into the museum.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The other two of you catching up.
I want to scramble into the place where there's stuff happening.
You still hear that sort of shuffling.
We're gonna look around, see if we can find where the noise is coming from as we make our way towards the exit.
This is Bigfoot tracking.
Yeah.
Who wants to make an attempt to track Bigfoot in this kind of like... It's set up with like faux walls, a couple of faux walls to create a sort of path through the museum.
Uh-huh.
But there are spots where like there's more than one way you could move through. Who wants to try to navigate a pitch black museum looking for a cryptid?
Oh man, I want to argue.
Okay.
This is a dark space with a flashlight, limited vision, limited visibility, with switchbacks and mazes. This is a laser tag arena. Caleb is incredibly good at laser tag. And so if I'm trying to find someone and blast them to bits with my laser tag gun, I'm good at it. So I would like to argue that I am prepared to be recklessly charging through this dark space.
I think I love that argument, and I think you should get a second die.
Hell yeah. I'm barreling.
Oh, amazing.
Go, child, go.
I was going to try to help. Never mind.
Reckless, I need to go over my number.
You still can help.
Oh, yes. I'm fine. Yeah.
Do we help?
I mean, I think if Caleb has been with us on like any sort of thing like this before, like it's the bubble tape, right? And like take an end, it's in my pocket, pull, and like you like run a little bit, and if like the better you track or something, I like pop it down so you have like a trail of bubble tape that we can follow.
You're leashing me. I've got a leash on me. bubble tape. It's in my mouth. It's like hanging out.
I love this. In order to make it mechanical, I do have to ask you to roll for this bubble tape situation.
All right.
I don't know what to call it, but
Feels thought out.
it
To
feels
some degree.
patient to me.
Yeah, great. I rolled a 4.
Hey.
Which succeed.
Yeah. So I get to add another dice to my roll, correct?
Yes, you get to have 3 dice to your roll.
All right. Okay.
I really want to find Bigfoot.
I got 2, 3, and 4, so that is 2 successes. Throw my laser tag and bubble tape leash. Just let me
The two of
loose.
you see the trail of bubble tape. Just immediately, like, you just like whir off into the dark and turn around a corner as you trail.
Don't worry,
You
Bryce.
turn the
Dear
corner
God.
and see, shockingly, Caleb still having taken one knee, peering into the dark. Like,
Is he pointing like a dog?
like he's focused. You triggered that little hyper focus button in his brain, and he's locked in. And he's pointing.
This is the he's like got the laser gun in his brain.
The roll of gum does lead directly into his mouth at this point.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Just kind of keep chomping it. Like your cheeks get bigger and bigger.
It's just bigger and bigger. And you see, it's hard to see clearly because he's also naturally fuzzy. But in the dark around another corner, sort of hunched over one of the exhibits, a very massive, hairy figure. You fucking found him. What do you do?
They're like display with various like Sasquatch recorded calls, supposedly.
Yeah, I want that to be a thing, so it is now.
And I'm with them, yeah. I followed Caleb as well.
Yeah, you're all like little heads popped up around the corner in a little row.
Yeah.
Just gonna
Nice.
boop one of the buttons. Just no. And push one of the calls.
You hear something halfway between a moose and a monkey that I'm not comfortable trying to do right now.
That's awesome.
And this figure whips around, and you see 2 bright, like nocturnal, shining eyes. And they look
I turn the
straight at
flashlight
you,
off.
Bryce. And you are making eye contact with what's going to be Bigfoot. And there is this long, pregnant pause before he just... yeah, I heard it.
Yeah,
Before he just... Again... He gives you this almost desperate look before grabbing something off a pedestal and dashing off into the dark.
Wait!
Bryce, what's going through your mind in that long, drawn-out moment of eye contact?
Barely any like actual thoughts. Just like those are beautiful eyes. And they're looking at my eyes. And there's so much hair on me, but it's still so... I just wanna... And then he runs away. And Bryce is like, did they look more like a Bigfoot or a Bigfoot ma'am or a Bigfoot sir? I don't think I really care. I never thought about it really before.
Hey, where'd they go?
You're now hearing behind you. Now, I really must insist the museum is closed. We've already had somewhere between 1 and 2 break-ins tonight, and I just can't allow a third. I'll get fired. And you hear Kelly's soothing voice, "Don't worry, ma'am. We'll get out of your hair right away. We are just making sure everything's on the up and up here. I think some confused children might have hijacked a vehicle. I'm sure accidentally. So we're just going to take a quick look around." And you hear Dr. Stick sort of complaining about this, but they're just, they seem to, you hear their footsteps getting closer.
We have to follow. We have to follow.
Yeah. Wait, what were they doing here? Can I see what were they doing?
Yeah.
Where they were?
Yeah, if you go up to the exhibit that is now without its exhibit, you see there is a temporary placeholder plaque on this sort of pedestal. It says in sort of older lady script handwriting.
Oh, love.
It's very elegant, but it does take you a second to sort of start reading it. This fascinating piece of technology was found deep in the Stillwater Woods, not far from the now defunct Stillwater Deep Space Array. What secrets has this device seen? ...
But it's not there, right?
No, it's gone. The footsteps are getting closer.
I clutch Bryce and I go, I think this confirms it. And start running after him. After Bigfoot.
Confirms it. Yeah.
Are you just booking it as fast as you can with Bigfoot? Are you trying to be sneaky? What's the
No,
approach?
trying to be. I would like to try to be sneaky.
Great.
And then I sidelong look at Caleb.
I am full of dumb. I will do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I think Bryce just kind of like hugs Caleb a bit on the way out, just kind of like comfort.
I'm not sharing.
Does someone want to try to help Caleb be sneaky?
Yeah. If we can frame it as a game. Like, Caleb, the display cases are lava. You have to not touch the lava.
Okay.
Caleb,
Yeah.
this game means a lot to me.
I know, you just made eye contact with your love.
Wait, Caleb, you know too?
Sweet Caleb, shh.
What do you mean? Shh, we all know. I guess we all know, Bryce. Not a secret.
We're being sneaky, and we're going out the door, and the cases are lava, and this game is very important. And does it seem like Bigfoot left, like exited the museum, or?
It's a weirdly deep museum, so you'd have to move forward a little bit to see if he might have gone out the front door.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I need rolls to see if all of you can stealth. But first, I want Gretchen to roll to see if you can help Caleb.
Okay. Reckless or patient? I don't know.
You're trying to be convincing. I feel like because you stopped and put some thought into it, I'm okay with this being a patient roll.
1 succeeds.
Hey! Okay, Caleb, you're still kind of in that hyper-focus mode and the mode you've only ever been in for laser tag before. And this is just an extension of the game, and you're so excited.
I need to creep up on him and tackle him.
Oh god.
Which you're not supposed to do in laser tag, but Caleb has done more than once.
I would say, Caleb, you can roll twice. This is a patient roll.
This is a patient roll.
And everybody else roll once unless you have a good reason why you would be really good at being stealthy.
Oh.
Success for me.
I think you're okay.
Which
I got a 2 and a 3, and so a 2 is my number.
A 2? Okay.
So I get extra insight from my laser tag hyperfocus. Yeah.
You do. Okay, Bryce, what's your deal?
I got a 4, which I didn't want.
Unfortunately,
oh no,
you're just a little worked up about this whole situation. Not only have you just made pretty meaningful eye contact with Bigfoot, but Caleb and Gretchen both just kind of spilled the beans about knowing things you were fully under the impression nobody knew. So, just speaking is just hard right now. Okay.
Huh?
Just like crying under your breath.
It's just fine.
Bright red tears welling.
Perfect circumstances to meet Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would actually like you to tell me how you break your stealth accidentally as you try to make it to the front of the museum unseen.
We passed by a Sasquatch model, and I kind of caress the face a little bit too hard, and it does a wobble.
Oh
making some noises on the face.
It doesn't doom, doom, doom.
Yes.
Doom.
Yes, exactly. That goes on far too long.
You're all just frozen as this happens. And then you hear Kelly's voice, upsettingly close. There you are! You're gonna have to run for it.
Okay.
Running.
Book it.
Yeah.
If you book it to the front, you see the front door is wide open.
Out.
Out.
Out and back to the parking lot.
Okay, you're in the front lot, but you can circle around. You see your car peeling out as you get back there.
Bryce.
Biscuits!
Got great taste in vehicles. Everybody, back in the van.
Okay!
Should we take the motorcycles?
No,
They don't
wait.
need helmets. No, van.
I have a huge wad of gum. Can I just, like, throw it on one of the windshields of the motorcycle? As I am...
Motorcycles traditionally don't have windshields, but if you want to do something with the gum, I'll allow that.
I want to stick it on something large, like the muffler or
Put
something.
it in the gas tank.
Yeah, the guest.
Something like that.
There
Just
you go.
like, I don't know car stuff. I'm gonna go for the biggest, shiniest thing, which is probably like the muffler or the gas tank. Like the
Sure. I would say make a roll for this, but this is very much reckless. So
Absolutely. All right.
you've got a good chance.
So...
Oh, fuck, and then we need to resolve you rolled a 2, so you get an insight thing. But in
yes,
whatever order you prefer.
I just rolled already, so that's a
Okay.
5. So that is a successful gum stick.
Okay. You shoved that upsettingly large wad of gum that you pulled off of your teeth that probably popped out like a filling or something.
It's fine.
It's fine. Your parents will fix it later.
My
And
parents-
you just kind of shove it into the exhaust pipe as far as your little arm can get. So that's in there now, and it's for sure going to cause a problem. I have to imagine that's bad.
Yeah. If I can hit my one piece of insight on this.
What is the question you would like to ask?
Yes, taking a look at these motorcycles and with the explicit knowledge that I have never been in the Hairy Knuckle. I will never go in the Hairy Knuckle because, mom and dad said that's a place for, sketchy, dangerous people. Is it apparent that these motorcycles what is the degree of sketchiness of these motorcycles? Because if they're very sketchy, they're probably going to want them back and be mean about it.
They're large, and they're like the kind with the big metal handles that you kind of have to lean back in.
Okay.
And one of them has really nice, even you can tell this is like nice leather seats, and they're sort of emblazoned on the side is a decal that says like Big Red. So somebody called Big Red is probably looking for their bike right now.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, I think it's just like he's just stick cool into the van.
Yeah, into the van.
Okay, into the van, and you peel out just in time as Kelly and Thorne come whipping around the corner of that museum yelling, "Stop!" Kelly's yelling. Thorne just looks so pissed.
No! I screamed out of the hole in the window.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
You're peeling out from the museum parking lot. Kelly and Thorne close behind you on motorcycles. You're whipping down the now pretty quiet streets. Merston isn't really full of traffic once it gets, past rush hour, so not too much to worry about. But he is rapidly heading out of town. And you are now headed into more of the woods that surround Merston. So much easier to track him because you're on like a dirt road out of town.
Mm-hmm.
And we will skip ahead. It's probably at your speeds, only 15 minutes out of town, and you could tell where you're headed. You're headed towards the reservoir. Mm-hmm. This road only goes so many places, and you're headed towards the reservoir. And as you for a minute, you're almost worried you lost the car in the trees, but that seems impossible. This road doesn't have any cross streets until you sort of break from the tree line to the reservoir, and you can see your dad's car up ahead, farther down the road, headed towards the hydroelectric power station.
There it is.
Good job, Caleb. Gretchen, Dr. Sticks gave me this book of numbers, but I don't know what any of them mean. I just know what the number pi is. Yes, please.
Okay. Can I look and see if I see a pattern?
Yeah, you're gonna have to make a roll for it, but I would say it's a patient roll.
Keeping any numbers that I've seen anywhere online in mind. 2.
Okay.
Success.
Yes, you understand.
Feels really hard to fail when your number is an extreme.
Yeah. Well, eventually you're gonna have to do something reckless, and then it's gonna be very funny. It's gonna take a minute to understand if the dates and times mean anything, but you do understand the radio frequencies are like pi. It's the number pi, but interpreted as radio frequency. So it's not 3.14, it's 31.4, etc., etc., etc. But rotating. So the first one is 31.41, next one is 14.1, whatever comes next in pi. So it's moving one digit each time down the sequence of pi. So there does seem to be, for sure, a pattern and intention. Dr. Sticks isn't just picking up static and drawing conclusions. You can tell there is, just from her notes that she scribbled in, there is a sort of cycle of 3 strengths of the signal, as if it was her theory that she sort of scribbled is that the location this is being transmitted from is rotating through 3 different locations.
I just need the car back. Just need the car back. Everything else just extra.
So you don't want to kiss Bigfoot?
Of course I'm trying to get the car back. Or in the middle, or before.
And I also need to get my present back. So, yeah, we actually do need to get to the car. So,
Gretchen, how long have you known I like Bigfoot?
When did you first publish that first thing that you published, that first story?
It's not
Listen,
that
it wasn't
long
hard
ago.
to find you. Your handle.
I don't want to know anymore.
I figured out your handle right away. My scrapers scrape everything on the internet about Bigfoot. Okay.
Right, Bryce is going through like a dozen different handles he has, and he's like, "She just said one, right? She just knows one. That's fine. It's fine. Perfectly fine."
Yeah, it's a lot of chat room activity.
It's fine.
You're pulling up to the power station, circling around the reservoir to sort of the far side. You pass by the sort of lookout where teens often park and sort of take the loop around the family campground, the Stillwater campground. And you pull right up to the power station. Not a huge parking lot. It doesn't seem like, probably only a handful of people work here at any given time, but your dad's car, the Roadmaster, is parked at just a fun angle, right by a sort of side entrance, like a sort of utility entrance, and the door is open. The door to the building. Your car is locked and the keys
again?
are there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Locked again.
Why does he
Unlike
know to
Bryce,
lock the door?
Bigfoot does lock his car.
Yeah,
Why did they know to do that and we didn't? God. Let's go inside.
Okay.
Bryce just scribbles a note, still discreetly puts it under the windshield wiper of the Roadmaster. Just in case he hasn't noticed we want our car back.
Come on!
Bryce! In the meantime, I'm pulling up all of the data that I have collected on orbital analytics since my mom and I moved here. You guys. My theory that nobody has believed me about for forever, I think is now confirmed true. Let's go.
Theory.
I can run inside.
This means nothing to me.
No details.
No.
Okay. So you head inside the power station. It's like a dark sort of utility access hall, concrete walls and floors. There are sort of flickering light bulbs behind those like metal cage sconces.
It's taking everything in Caleb's power not to just like scream echo, just to hear it.
Yeah, your footsteps are making a really impressive sound. Speaking of sound, as you travel down this hall, there is a very low hum that is slowly getting louder as you progress. And it's such a low hum that it's like you can barely hear it and you more feel it than anything else. As you approach sort of the end of this hall, where there's a slightly brighter light, you see 3 large turbines, like enormous circular covered vats, sort of, which you can guess have water traveling through them, through the turbines that would generate the electricity. On top of each turbine, there is some sort of electrical device that you don't know anything about. And there are 3 of these. There is a sort of metal walkway around it, and you see up to one side what you're guessing is some sort of office or control room, and the door to that is open.
Bryce immediately hand to Caleb's collar, like, you are not getting superpowers or going in a vat today. Just gonna go by my side.
Aww. You think they use eels to power the electricity?
Yes, definitely, and they'll eat you to death if you go in.
Okay.
As you say this, that the eels will eat you, one of the vats almost shudders and something seems to change. There's almost a spark in this electrical rod, in this machinery above it, and the power of the whole building kind of flickers for a second as the hum of one of these turbines notably changes.
The eels are angry.
The vibration you now feel, not just through your feet but almost in the air, has now taken on a borderline harmonic pitch as you travel up to this office space.
Does it look like is there light on in the office? Like,
yeah, one of the only, everything else just seems to be like low power mode lights, but the office there, the overhead lighting seems to be on in the office.
Would I know of anything that's been used to successfully kind of lure Bigfoot out? Like a smell, or like the sounds at the museum, or like, actually not even lure, but like maybe calming?
attract, some might say.
I mean, let's find out. Let's roll for it.
Okay, patient?
Yes, I'm also going to give you, I'm going to say you're a Bigfoot expert, and you can have another roll.
Oh, thank God, because I rolled a 6. My first 6.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
The second one's a success.
Okay.
The 4.
You've read a lot of theories. Of course, if no one... with the success of Bigfoot sightings being something of a debate, you don't know which ones really are legitimate, but a couple that caught your eye is a theory that big feets really like music, and that their hearing might be for a lower frequency than we can produce. So, like, even if they did speak, we wouldn't hear them because the pitch is so low.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, there's a theory that Bigfoot is really into music. Like, bass-heavy music.
Okay. Since cell phones are not a thing, I think I try to start humming. You guys know the scene in Wild America where Jonathan Taylor Thomas sings the Mountain Dew song to a den full of bears? Classic 90s. Come on. Okay, well, whatever. Gretchen starts humming the theme song to Mountain Dew as low as she can. I don't remember how it goes. Like,
I
that
didn't know
good
Mountain Dew
old
had a
Mountain
theme song.
Dew. It did in that movie. Just something really low, and like I nudge Bryce and try to get his bass to join in.
Is anybody gonna help Gretchen sing the Mountain Dew song in her lowest register?
I love mountains.
Caleb, lower your puberty voice. Puberty voice.
I love the Mountain Dew.
Who wants to take... Caleb, you really jumped in there, so I feel like you're gonna roll to see if you can help Gretchen.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, geez.
Considering the style in which you went about it, I kind of have to say reckless.
Yeah. He's like, oh, we're singing now? Okay.
Yeah. Totally doesn't know the point of the exercise.
Yeah, that is good. That's a success.
Okay. Gretchen, you're going to have an extra die in trying to musically soothe and or attract Bigfoot.
Great. Do we feel reckless or the other one? Patient. I mean, it feels patient, I guess. Like, forethought was involved. That's 2 successes.
Okay. Amazing.
I knew Bigfoot loves Mountain Dew.
Who doesn't in the 90s in the Pacific Northwest?
You do see a sort of shadow pass over that open door, and just a little shuffly movement as just sort of the edge of something peeks around, just like barely before pulling back. So something's in there that's interested in what you're doing.
I start changing the lyrics, but like still really low to like like Dory doing whale in Finding Nemo. We come in peace. We just want our car and a photo. And maybe a kiss.
Just one for me.
As you do this, you do see the peak around the door become more, just a little longer, just lingering a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, can we creep up?
And yeah, if you want to creep up, if you reach the door, you'll hear something sort of shuffle back quite quickly. And should you peek into or enter the room, I'm going to say you get your first full light view of this Sasquatch. I'm going to give it to Shannon. Shannon? Nope. Bryce? What does Bigfoot look like?
I mean, first sight, they're kind of curled over whatever they're doing, but then stand their full height. Easily 8-ish foot. Bryce is at the best estimations. He's probably being a bit generous. And very red hair everywhere, like a dark auburn red, very tanned visible skin of the face. Lots of cheekbone and jaw. It's kind of Abraham Lincoln-y, but like kind of younger, kind of like everyone said Abraham Lincoln wasn't very good looking, but you know, is Abraham Lincoln on the penny? The penny speaks for itself. and very muscular from what Bryce can tell. Not quite sure how to gender Bigfoot, but the chest is giving.
Yeah.
This tall, muscular, gender ambiguous figure stands at
Looks
its
like
full
could maybe
height.
use a bath, but yeah.
Sure. Maybe a little bit grungy, tall, muscular figure stands at its full height. It seems to have been leaned over the control panel, or you're guessing this power station, probably the turbines. There is another pink crystal set on top of the controls, and his hand is actively on one of the dials as if he has just turned it. And he's going to make direct eye contact. Well, he looks over all of you and then almost seems to remember. Maybe you're reading into it, but maybe he remembers that he just saw you because his eyes land on you again. And there's this almost sorrowful, desperate look before he just melts away, like with incredible speed. Metaphorically, you got
into the shadows, right?
Yes, and a door you did not notice behind you. He just flies through it, again metaphorically, and and you hear incredibly rapid footsteps down. But it looks like he was maybe in the middle of something here that he was trying to accomplish that is not done, and he was forced to flee. Now, I would like to know what each of you would like to do, and then we're going to each roll and see who's their lucky winner and who's not so lucky.
Is the crystal still here, or did the...
Yes, just like in the museum, he has left it atop something.
I think Caleb's going to swipe that. You left something behind! Chase after.
No, put it back!
Very nice.
As Caleb grabs the crystal, there is again a flickering of the lights and almost a shudder in the building as that turbine that you heard change pitch almost before shifts again to be more, at this point it's more discordant than the harmonic sort of frequency it was making before.
Caleb, put that back!
Okay.
Put it back! We have to finish the thing.
You put it back, and again, that tone shifts again into something that feels a little more
less
like it's going to shake your teeth out of your mouth.
Good. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to chase after Bigfoot. So.
Okay, Caleb, make a reckless roll to see if you can chase after Bigfoot.
And it's a success.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah, you race out of here and you see, headed back out of the power station, but looking back perhaps regretfully and seeming to almost stall for a moment at the door, what is for sure 100% Bigfoot.
Hey, Mr. Bigfoot, you have to run. My brother and his friend are obsessed with you for some reason.
He almost doesn't seem to respond at all to what you're saying.
Okay. I don't want to tackle Bigfoot. I'm a child. I'm a wait.
That checks out. Okay.
I need an adult.
I want to take the logbook and try to change the frequency to what I think Bigfoot would have been trying to do.
Nice.
Help
Okay,
him out.
Bryce, what are you up to?
It doesn't seem dangerous, so I'm gonna trust Gretchen I wouldn't tell her this, but she's 3 times as smart as I am. Do her thing and follow my little brother who is chasing Bigfoot and knows who knows what about my feelings about Bigfoot. Chasing after Caleb.
Okay, what's your main goal or concern in chasing after Caleb?
I mean, ultimately it's catch Caleb so he doesn't say anything stupid about me. Really.
So you're mostly worried about the embarrassment right now. Okay, just
realistically,
checking.
yes.
That's so fair. I just needed to make sure. Okay, let's have Bryce and Gretchen now roll as well.
I also got a 4.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Again?
Oh, we tied again. Okay, let's
We
see
know who the main character is of this story. Caleb and Gretchen, can you each roll again?
Yes. Oh, I got a 6.
Fuck, I got a 5. Come on, guys. I'm the only one doing
But
this.
now okay, because Bryce was the original 6, I'm going to give it to them. And Gretchen, you're the lowest again. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, man.
Gretchen, you trip. You trip on these kind of steep and sharp metal stairs. And you biff it a little bit, and you're going to scrape up a knee.
Yeah.
This isn't like medical emergency bad, but you racked that sort of shin bone pretty hard, and you did tear your Jinko jeans.
No!
There's a blood stain on there.
No!
And I'm gonna say to the next time you try to do something like physical, where having a bum knee might be a problem, you're gonna. Oh, what do I do?
I can't go to the party like this.
That's the concern.
Yeah. Ashley cannot see me with ripped jeans. With ripped
I'm going
Jinko
to give you our game's version of disadvantage on your next physical roll, so I guess you'll roll 2 and take the worst one. That's harsh. I don't know what else to do.
I roll 0 dice.
Okay. Pricey, you chase after Caleb as Gretchen has just tripped on the stairs and fucked up her knee quite quick. But you sort of scuttle past her towards Caleb, who is shouting to the retreating figure of Bigfoot something about his brother and his brother's friend being like obsessed or something. And I'm going to say you can, before Caleb can say any more, you can sort of grab him around the middle and smack a hand over his mouth.
Smack a hand over his mouth.
You do see Bigfoot turn and just give you one last look before disappearing into the night.
I'm just like, I don't have a cell phone really, so I don't know why, but if you know what this means, it's universal for calling.
Yeah.
That was a thing in the 90s. It was just a landline.
That is what phones looked like in the 90s, so that worked.
Thank you.
Gretchen, you wanted to see if you could finish what Bigfoot was doing, so you can limp on back in there. And let's see if you can make a patient roll to figure out how to interpret, like how to turn a power station into a music machine that will create a frequency that somehow has something to do with the radio frequencies that you have notes on.
Oh, so there's not a radio here.
He seemed to be tuning the turbines to create specific audio frequencies.
Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. I take out enormous... that's not going to help me. But she has enormous headphones.
Sure. I'd say there is it is not what Bigfoot was messing with, but there is a short-range radio transmitter and receiver, probably for use by the power station, that you could use to try to match frequencies.
Yes, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, so I tune it to the next one on the log, from the log.
Yep. Let's make a roll.
Okay. 4 success. I have rolled almost exclusively 4s.
That is weird. You get 4s, Bryce gets 6s.
Yeah.
It works. You're pretty sure it wouldn't have worked if it wasn't for this bizarre crystal that seems to be doing something to the mechanics, because otherwise this makes 0 sense. But by basically changing the speed of these turbines, the turbines are creating not just a frequency that you can hear, but a frequency is like subhuman ear levels.
Oh, for sure.
And the crystal is doing something in response to those vibrations. And if were you to put a hand on the crystal, you would feel a pulse very similar to what you felt in the museum. And if you tune the radio receiver to the correct channel, you would again hear something bizarrely similar to the internet dial-up modem sound. You know, and on and on.
Guys, I got it.
The feeling of, there is a couple of moments where the frequencies become very jarring against each other as you basically tune this station like a giant tuning fork, until you find exactly the right frequency, and you can not only hear that it seems to be correct based on what you heard before, but you can also feel this weird pulse throughout the whole station.
Okay, guys. I run out to, I guess, Bryce and Caleb low-key wrestling.
Yeah, I think it's just full on.
Caleb's gone feral. Bryce is like, dude.
Trying to get out one of his little game systems to shove it at him. Be like, leave me alone. You are being so much. You're being so much.
Guys, we have to go to the observatory. That's where Bigfoot's going next. He's doing some sort of signal, I think, up into space to get something that's orbiting down here so he could go back to his home planet, because Bigfoot's an alien.
Bigfoot's an alien?
I really hope he's an alien, because if he's more animal than like sentient, then it's just a weird thing. So I'm really hoping, right? Let's go.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen? He can drive. Of course, he's sentient.
Dogs can drive.
Dogs. I've never seen a dog drive. That's cool. I'm gonna search that on the internet later. We have to get to the observatory, like now. So let's just go.
Okay.
Right now. That's where he's going.
Okay.
I just told you why. What do you mean why?
He seems so sad, and I'm really worried about it.
You want to smooch their big furry face?
Maybe it makes him feel better.
Yeah.
Do we... Okay. The crystal... I mean, he left the crystal, so we should probably leave the crystal,
we should
right?
leave it here.
The...
No, we need to leave it, because it's the thing that's making this stuff. But I think... What?
We need all the places to be doing the same?
Yeah. Yeah, because that makes a triangle.
Why do we need
to do a triangle? Thank you.
That's a square. Oops.
Oh, right, the logo from your mom's place of business.
Yeah, I don't know what they have to do with anything yet, but maybe they're keeping Bigfoot hostage. Maybe they are like not allowing his spaceship to land. Maybe there's a lot of possibilities. We just need to get to the observatory, and also, would we know by any chance, since we're from here, a quicker or a faster way to get to the observatory from where we are?
You know the most direct route, I'm guessing. I mean,
like if we off-road it.
Yeah. Well, you can't really off-road in the woods so much, but...
Oh, that's right. I forgot it's woods.
But there are, like, unused logging roads that you may or may not know about. We can make a roll about that in a second. As you are leaving the hydroelectric power station, you do notice an orbital analytics security access card sort of hanging on a hook. If you want to grab that on your way out.
Yeah.
As you exit, two of you run and one of you hobbles out of this power station.
I'm already the slowest.
You see, still idling outside the building, Bryce and Caleb's dad's Buick Roadmaster with Bigfoot at the wheel. As soon as he sees you, he pulls out, but like in a hurry, but more calmly than before, and starts driving down the road. Like he was waiting to make sure the job got done, or waiting for you, or something.
Wow.
He's totally waiting for me.
Is Bryce's note still on the windshield?
It does not seem to be on the windshield any longer.
Oh my god.
Bryce, what did you say?
I don't remember.
You liar!
You want to kiss him so bad. Let's go.
Yeah.
Climb into the van and tear open my pack of Skittles that Gretchen saved for me. It's just like,
Oh yeah.
let's go!
I was like, here, have whatever you want.
You pull out, no motorcycles in sight, oddly. As you pull out, he's very much headed like the route from here to the observatory. So the observatory is defunct, and it was kind of in the middle of nowhere to begin with. It's not like it was on like well-maintained roads. Because you've seen it. You can see it from quite a distance.
Yeah.
It's a defunct like radio satellite used for like deep space transmissions for like scientists who are specifically looking for intelligent life in the universe. So you're headed through the woods. You do lose sight of your dad's car eventually. Bigfoot does not seem to have the same concerns about driving through dark woods on unmaintained logging roads at night.
Surprisingly good at drifting.
Yeah. You have yet to witness a real crash. So he's doing shockingly well.
Yeah.
He did not turn on the headlights in the car. You don't know if he knows about those, but he also doesn't seem to be hitting anything, so...
Probably doesn't need them with those.
Headlights are more for the other drivers, not to hit you anyway.
As you drive down this logging road, and you start to be able to sort of peek through the trees and see the observatory ahead of you, it is an enormous... Imagine a satellite dish that is the size of maybe half a football field. It is extremely large, and it is sitting on this little concrete block of a building that's probably 30 feet up to sort of get the satellite up above the most of the trees. Your dad's car is parked right out front. You don't see anything else at first, as I'm assuming you get out of the van.
Yeah.
Car is still locked. The roadmaster.
It's unlocked and the keys are in the front seat.
Is my present still there?
Your present is still there. As you are sort of examining the car and pocketing the keys, oh, you know what? I'll have you guys roll for it. I need everyone to roll a dice.
Okay.
Sounds so scary.
Yeah. Finally.
Good roll.
6.
Yeah.
I got a 3.
Wow. The turns
That's
the
my
table.
number.
Caleb, what was it? 4. Okay, well, Bryce, as your friend and brother are looking at the car, you're, I'm assuming, looking around desperately for Bigfoot. And as you sort of step away from your friends for a moment, something grabs you around the neck, and with incredible strength, a small human woman wrestles you to the ground like Krav Maga style.
Shit. This football guy is dead.
Okay.
And as you look up, Kelly,
I thought it was Dr.
the
Sticks for a
producer,
second.
has an elbow pressed into the back of your neck, and you feel completely immobilized.
Oh my god.
You're a big guy, but you've never known what to do about that.
Okay. Yeah. Accurate.
This surprisingly wiry and built little, very professional looking woman has pinned you.
I have definitely wailed. Like,
Ah!
yes.
She'll say to Gretchen and Caleb, I need both of you to stop right now. And you see stepping out from a shadow kind of over by the observatory, the starting to look a little bit sheepish and nervous face of Dr. Thorne Brandt, who's going to say, Kelly, I don't know if this is strictly necessary. Shut up, Thorne. And then she turns to Gretchen. She says, this is an important lesson for a young woman to know. If you meet a man who can't shut the fuck up for 30 seconds, all you have to do is tell him he's Mummy's special little genius as much as he needs to hear it, and he'll do whatever the fuck. It doesn't even matter. Look at this idiot. Like, she is, like, almost seething with rage.
Sexism right there.
Let go of my brother.
Yeah, that's not the right angle on this. Keep going.
Don't tell me what to do, little girl. Sit down. And she's going to tell you both, well, you wrecked my car, so how about you toss the keys to the van over here? And hey, toss the keys to that nice car that for sure doesn't belong to any of you while you're at it.
It's my dad's car. It's the Roadmaster.
What would everyone like to do right now? Would anyone like to do anything?
Oh, man. Well, the car was unlocked, so Caleb has immediately gone for his bag with his present snacks in it. And that sticky hand is still on the ceiling.
Please tell me how you're going to use that.
I would like to remove the sticky hand and slap Kelly in the face so that she is blinded.
Long enough for me to shoot her with the tranquilizer gun.
Okay, I'm going to call Caleb's sticky hand a help action for Gretchen's tranquilizer gun.
Do I get an extra dice because of Chekhov's sticky hand?
Yeah. You do.
It's all coming together. All right. So I think that is 2 successes because I got a 2 and a 3.
Okay. You smack her with the sticky hand and it gets her right in like the open eye. And she screams a little bit as she does pull her arm up out of Caleb's, Bryce's back for a moment and is very momentarily blinded. So I'm going to say, Gretchen, you have an extra dice. However, this is a reckless action.
For sure.
I said it would happen and now it's happening.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay. We're going to roll 2 dice. 1 failure.
Okay. Hey, that's okay.
Another failure.
Okay, but you did it. So describe for me what happens. What do you hit?
So I'm trying to make it like really cool. So I like get down on one knee, but it's my busted knee. Like, fuck. Oh. And like right as I'm shooting, like I also jerk at the pain. And I mean, you tell me what I hit. I obviously don't hit her. But I'm really hoping not to hit Bryce.
I am going to...
I mean, you can.
I refuse to have this not hit anything because that's boring. So what I'm going to do
big target
is roll a d6.
Okay.
It's going to be completely random. A 1 through a 3, you hit Bruce. But a 4 through a 6, you hit Thorn.
Okay. Hey.
He's not really a threat right now, but we also don't really like that guy, so...
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 1.
No!
Bruce, you feel a really sharp but momentary pain in your backside as this, really an air gun, loaded with small capsules with a sort of thin, small needle on one end, is fired into your ass. And that cheek is gonna smart for a little while, but you don't need to worry about that right now because within a couple of seconds, you're very asleep.
Shit. No, Bryce.
I love that I went from thinking like, oh, my brother is saving me to I've been shot by my best friend.
In the ass.
So, Bryce, that means you don't see what happens next. But out of the shadow of the trees, something large and hairy comes roaring. The first sound you've heard from this figure, a very deep, bassy roar that you almost feel more than you hear as a blurry figure tackles Kelly. She is hit quite hard and is momentarily stunned as Bigfoot stands up, is going to, as gently as he seems to know how to do, sort of sack of potatoes Bryce over his shoulder and make for the door the observatory.
He's gonna kill me for making him miss this. Oh my god.
You have energy drink. Let's give him the energy drink. That gives you energy, right?
Only you had my body.
That's a great idea, but right now, Bigfoot it has Bryce in a sort of fireman's carry, has reached the door of the observatory, attempts to open it, it's locked, and he just kind of turns around and looks at you two. Thorn looks completely terrified. He literally has his hands up and he's like pale in the face. Looking starry-eyed and like he has just seen the thing he has spent his life hunting for and had no plan for what to do at this point.
Is Kelly, like, she's dazed? She's on the ground?
She's dazed. She seems like she hit hard and is sort of trying to gather. It's like she really had the wind knocked out of her, and she's trying to gather herself. She's not unconscious, and she looks like she's working on getting up.
Okay.
Bigfoot wants to go into the observatory.
Yeah, I want to wake up my brother, so I'm going to grab the energy drink from one of your many Jinko jean pockets, because I imagine I just like shove my hand in there. I know where you keep all your stuff.
I don't even feel it. Yeah.
Bryce, at the power station, you grabbed a security access card off a hook on the wall. Where did you put it? On yourself or otherwise?
It's just in like a zippy pocket on my jacket.
As Caleb is attempting to force feed
energy,
drowning, waterboarding me with caffeine.
Sweet.
Bigfoot is going to put the lanyard on that key card sticking out of your pocket and just sort of rip it out, swipe it in the key card reader, and bust through the door.
Can I like run up to the fake doctor and take one of his disposable cameras that you said he had, like, coming out of every pocket?
Yes, the reward. That's literally the reward.
Oh, really?
The highest in the scene was that he dropped one of his Polaroids.
Oh, perfect.
So yeah, it's by the door. You can swipe it as, I'm assuming you follow your unconscious best friend.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna try to like fuck with what's her name, but I'm gonna just follow and close the door.
You can. She's like on her knees at this point, getting up.
Yeah. No, I run in and close the door to like click it because they don't have a key card.
You are in a stairwell, like a circular stairwell that seems to go up towards the top-ish part of this like 30-foot tall sort of silo of a building. As Bigfoot heads up, and I assume you follow, you do hear like a thumping and banging on the door as probably Kelly tries to get in.
Bryce, wake up!
Caleb, let's roll to see if you can force feed Bryce enough of this energy drink to give him a bonus dice to waking up.
I got 2 successes.
2 successes. Okay, Bryce, roll 2 dice to see if you can wake up.
Is it reckless or patient? We should know that before I roll, right? I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what to call this. What do you want it to be?
Is it desperation?
I feel like, yeah, it's such a it's such a crazy situation. It feels reckless.
That makes sense.
Peaceful, and that seems. I got a 3 and a 6.
Good.
One is birthday and one is success.
Yeah,
okay,
so you got birthday. Is there a question burning in young Bryce's mind right now, and or Shannon's mind, that you would like an answer to?
Wow.
Is Bigfoot like feeling a little something? Like, is there anything here? Chemistry? Do they?
I'd say I have to answer it honestly. Wow. Yeah, there's something. I don't know if we can define it right now. It seems a little early.
That's fine.
He certainly seems to be paying more attention to you than the others, and he did just tackle someone to save you.
I don't really know that, though.
Bigfoot doesn't like labels.
You don't, but Bigfoot is potentially an alien and at minimum a cryptid, so I don't know if Bigfoot knows about labels, all right?
As I rouse and I realize I'm being fireman carried by Bigfoot, see Gretchen, and I kind of reach out to Gretchen. And I see Gretchen's got a camera, and I'm just pointing. I'm like, yeah.
Oh.
Susie.
Yeah. I turn the flash off. And I take a picture.
Still kind of out of it, but
yeah.
So you're going up probably the equivalent of 3 flights of stairs, or I guess 2, to get to the equivalent of the 3rd story. And it's a research station. There's a lot of boards of buttons and switches and glowing things. There is a couple of pretty hefty desktop computers, like good ones.
What does that mean?
It's all powered down and a little bit dusty, but Bigfoot is going to gently set Bryce, the now awake Bryce, in one of the rolling office chairs, and then produce from somewhere. Does Bigfoot have pockets? Bigfoot pulls from a marsupial pouch another pink crystal, and he is going to turn to the sort of one of the biggest radio transmitters in North America, holding this crystal, and then he's just going to look at the 3 of you, almost shrugging, like, I don't really know how to, this one's beyond me.
What was your plan? Pull out the logbook, pull out my laptop, pull out some wires, I don't know, to, like, hook into any of the desktops or something to try to create some power here. I for sure have, like, a backup battery to run my laptop off of, so I'm trying to juice some power
so
into
your
here.
goal is get power to the station.
Just enough to power this huge transmitter.
Okay. I'm going to have you make a roll to see if you could figure out how to do that.
Sure.
I'll call it a patient roll.
4 success.
Okay. It takes you a minute to find it, but you do find there's basically a giant generator attached to this place, and you find the right, like, access panel, and one of those, like, big old switches that's like, this is gonna do something real big. And you flip that, and basically the whole place sort of hums to life with things flicking on one at a time, and you have power in the station. What's everybody else doing?
I'm worried about those freaks downstairs. And so I think, because Caleb just, like, was like, oh my god, my brother almost died. I don't know what to do with all of this energy. He probably licked a little bit of the energy drink off of his fingers from, force feeding it to. So I think he's just like, okay, I cannot help with the science stuff, so I'm going to run around the whole layout and just see if there's, like, another entrance or there's, like, windows, just to keep an eye if for any interruptions.
Okay, Caleb wants to secure the perimeter.
Yeah.
Let's roll for that. Now, buddy, this feels a little bit patient to me.
It does. You're right.
Oh.
So it's going to be a patient roll.
Okay. I have to roll under. I definitely don't roll under a 2.
Well,
Darn.
you are running around. You
Yeah.
just are. You're also 12, and this has been a lot. So you don't necessarily know what you're looking for or what you're doing. And frankly, who could fault you?
Yep.
If there is another entrance, you don't know about it.
I find one of the rolly chairs, and it's just, like, pushing it, like, woo, and then going all the way back. I'm just
Perfect.
lost.
Bryce, how are you?
feeling a little grapply, a little grapple energy. Man, I've got Bigfoot here, and I'm just like, don't worry about Gretchen. She's just having a hard day. She didn't mean it. And Bryce is just trying to, like, figure out his deal. Let's go. How can I help you, you big, beautiful beast?
What is
What are you
this
really
roll?
trying to do here? What's with those eggs, man?
So you're trying to intuit some, like, knowledge about Bigfoot's intentions generally?
Like, a bit, yeah. Just like, we've gotten that they're kind of intelligent. I mean, they have great taste in Bryce's. Like, why are you sad with all your glowy rocks? And, like, if you don't know what you're supposed to do here, then, like, are you following someone else's plan? Like, do you have more marsupial pouches? That's just an extra thought.
Okay, let's roll. This feels more patient than reckless for me, because you're sitting there thinking.
I think it does. This is like a slowdown moment for Bryce.
Introspection.
I got a 2. Is that what I want?
You want
For patient, yeah, that is what you want.
Yes!
You get the sense that he's having to make up some of this as he goes with the information he has. Like you even get the vibe of, like, he's not really supposed to be here and this was all kind of a mistake and he's trying to get back where he's supposed to be.
Hmm.
So, like, none of this feels planned to you. He's having to sort of jury-rig something.
Uh-huh.
And I'll throw in, well, he seems very concerned with what Gretchen's doing with the technology. He also seems to be sparing some concern for, like, making sure you're conscious and okay. Really difficult to, like, read facial expressions on this creature. But you got that. You got that much.
Fantastic. Can I, seemingly for comfort, try and hold his hand?
Sure. He seems confused, like he doesn't know what holding hands is, but he's not, like, shaking it off.
All right, fantastic. It turns into a vice with both hands.
And then Caleb scrolls by on one of the wheelie office chairs,
Just
going
in the background.
Ooh!
Gretchen, let's see if you can once again catch lightning in a bottle and figure out how to basically do a very big version of what Bigfoot did in the museum with a very, very big radio transmitter and the crystal he's just placed in front of you.
Tell me if I'm picturing this wrong, but I'm imagining just a cartoonishly large dial.
That's what it is now.
It's way bigger.
Yeah, and maybe like some other extra buttons, but like mostly just a really big dial.
Yes.
Okay, great. Patient, I assume?
Yeah.
I failed. I got a 6.
How?
I got a 6.
Oh man!
Wait.
You were so desperate for them earlier, and
Oh
no!
It is taking you too long. It's taking you too long to figure out how to use this giant transmitter, and you hear the door below bust open. Would anyone like to do anything to try to assist Gretchen in either helping with what she's doing or buying her time?
I mean, I do want to play with all those knobs and stuff, but like that's a reckless. That's not a science. And I don't want to throw myself at the crazy lady who was.
I will let you make a reckless move to help Gretchen with the dials.
Yeah,
if you roll 2 and take the worst result.
That's fine.
Okay.
That is fine. I'm just gonna jump in and start. We need to go.
Yeah, we're just gonna see if true chaos is on our side.
I rolled double 6s, so that is a success.
That's a critical success. I truly could not have written it. If I did, it would have been labeled the most unbelievable thing in this story. Caleb just scrolling by in his wheelie chair, yelling, "We gotta go!" and just turning random shit as Gretchen, shaking over this giant dial, almost in tears, trying to figure it out. He does something, switches a flip. He doesn't even know. Who could say? We'll never know. And it just starts working.
What did you do? What did you do?
You hear that same tone reverberating now through the entire building, a dial-up modem sound. Not only like shaking the building, but according to the readings in front of you, being transmitted from this enormous satellite dish. And as soon as this happens, you can look out one of these sort of viewing windows in front of you, and you see an enormous beam of almost iridescent light come from space and shoot down into the forest, a distance from the observatory, sort of a little bit back
where
towards town,
on the map,
where the question mark was on the map.
I am snapping photos through the window.
You can hear footsteps clambering up the stairs. Are you going to fight your way out? Are you going to find another way out of here? What's the plan?
Are Bigfoot and Bryce in the room with us?
Yep.
Yeah.
I look at that, I don't know. You're our muscle.
Bryce, do you want to do something about this?
You're the man. You're a man, Bryce.
I know, right?
Can you get us out of this?
Bryce tries to like stand on hearing this because he wants to be very impressive, but full out does a stumble, still a bit numb around the edges, just like, I think we have to get out of here. And wheelies Caleb away from the noise, tries to find like a back exit or something.
Okay, make a roll. I'd call it a patient roll to find a back exit. So you need 1, 2, or 3.
You got a 6?
Oh, beans.
Guys, I'm actually gonna say you find a hatch, but these ceilings are like 12 feet above you. There is a hatch. That is probably the only other way out of here. So you either find a way up to that 12-foot high hatch and climb out through the roof, or you fight your way past Kelly, who apparently knows Krav Maga.
I mean, she only got you because she had the drop on you, Bryce. Just tackle her. Aren't you like a line runner or something? Line...
I believe you still don't know my position.
I'll bite her.
You like run, right? You bite her.
I'll bite her.
Run at her, Bryce. Yeah.
I
don't know. I mean, or we make a human chain and leave Bigfoot behind, and we can't do that.
You can't do that. Take a look at Bigfoot. Does Bigfoot look down to throw down?
Yeah, he sees you find the hatch, and he seems to be waiting for instruction. Like, is he lifting someone up to the hatch, or is he fighting Kelly?
So we're like, if I understand correctly, we're like on the 3rd floor, but like we can see down, right?
Yeah.
There's like a railing.
You could easily just look over and see the stairwell.
Okay, so if there are cartoonishly large dials, then there surely must be cartoonishly large wires that I can haul out of this room and like put through the railing so we can kind of like a fireman slide down.
100%. Yes, please do that.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. What happens if I hit my number? That was a 5.
Birthday.
Happy
It's
birthday.
my birthday.
In our game, we say that's a success, and also
Thank God.
you get to ask me a question and I answer honestly.
Oh, that's right. The question that I want to know, from all that I know about Bigfoot and seeing Bigfoot and whatever, does it seem like Bigfoot's race of aliens abducts people at all? I know they don't like interact with people, but there are a few fringe theories maybe that people have gone missing right after a Sasquatch sighting.
Based on your interactions with Bigfoot and the fact that I have to answer honestly, I would say if we are talking about abductions as against someone's will, taking them from this planet, no. Has anyone ever interacted with Sasquatch off of the planet before? Maybe. I mean, Bryce seems like willing. So is Bryce the first to ever wonder if Bigfoot could sweep him off his feet to some far-flung planet? Probably not. So maybe they have taken people before, but it probably wasn't your typical abduction.
Okay.
Consent is very important.
Almost worse.
I know. What were you going for?
Because Gretchen flashes back to news stories of Sasquatch sightings happening the week before her dad disappeared.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Your dad kissed a Bigfoot!
And doesn't really know what to do with that.
Just had questions. You don't know that there was kissing. But if
Just
Bigfoot
curious.
took your dad, it was probably
Consensual.
voluntary.
Oh no,
Okay,
Bigfoot stole my dad.
cool.
Sorry. Okay, but you also succeed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you took you went to summer camp once, and there was like a knot tying portion, and you just got really into it for some reason. So you very quickly loop one of these ridiculous cables around the railing and toss it over. It easily like goes all the way to the bottom, coils at the bottom. It's a really tight, like, I don't know, fisherman's knot, something impressive.
9-point
And
knot.
you could absolutely slide down this rope before Kelly could turn around and make it to the bottom.
I would like to do something else to assist with that.
Do it.
I would like to push my rolly chair down the stairs.
I was thinking that.
Yes. Yeah, let's do that first. Okay,
Beautiful.
this is reckless. Make a reckless roll to push your rolly chair.
Absolutely.
Scares it, Kelly?
that
She's
is
a Tokyo, so a 6. As Caitlin just tosses this chair down the stairs, bodying Kelly again.
Don't fight children.
Broken at this point. Yeah, no, this feels right. Buying you a precious extra time to slide down this rope. I am going to have each of you roll to see how successful you individually are in getting to the bottom. And Gretchen, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to roll twice and take the worst one because you're hurt.
I have succeeded if it is a reckless roll.
I've
got a 6.
Obviously.
Yeah, no. Okay, so Caleb and Bryce slide to the bottom. Gretchen, unfortunately...
If you tell me my fucking Jenkos rip off or something.
You're the belt loop of your Jenko jeans. Your idea. It catches on the railing on your way down, and you hear a pretty notable rip. They're still on your body, and I'd say the important parts are there, but they're looking very much worse for wear. It's a pretty notable rip, like in the side seam up by the belt loop now. You're either going to have to kind of pivot your aesthetic to something a little more punk, or you're going to have to get new jeans.
Back on
jeans! It took me so long to sew all these extra pockets into them.
I love that this is like more tragic than the like actual like injury.
I was prepared to break your leg. This is somehow worse.
Infinitely worse. Are you kidding me? I'm a
You reach
teenager.
the bottom. Bigfoot goes last and has absolutely no problem that rolling. That is Bigfoot. He can do what he wants. He reaches the bottom and sort of rushes with all of you back out. You've got your dad's car right there. Bigfoot is gonna like race up to the car and kind of look at all of you, waiting for you to get in.
You got the keys, right, Bryce?
Bigfoot has the keys, right?
No, he left them on the front seat, remember?
Oh, he did.
He's going to climb on top of the car and just kind of sit on the hood and hold on.
Great. I'm getting in the car.
This is so cool. Can I jump into the van that we were in and grab all of my snacks, which are just a blanket across the floor of the van?
I would say as you slide that van door open, you do see Dr. Thorne Brandt zip-tied and duct taped across the mouth, kind of yelling, Like, "Moo!" He probably wants to be let out, but you don't need to worry about him right now.
I have snacks. I just grab like my can. I leave one of the cans of like Pepsi there. Like, I'm 12.
What is it, like a peace offering?
Yeah. I'm just gonna like grab my snacks and I don't even see it and go.
This poor man.
Amazing.
Caleb!
Yeah, I'm coming.
As Caleb leaps into the back of your dad's Roadmaster, and you peel out on this dirt road in the dark, headed. Bigfoot is hoping toward the beam of light in the forest.
Guy,
Yeah.
It is an upsettingly short drive through the woods. Bryce, you have never been so bold in your driving. How does it feel to be back behind the wheel of this car, your dad's precious car that you hope will be yours someday? Bigfoot is on top of the car. You could see his enormous fingers wrapped around like the window wrapped around the window of the car. What's going through Bryce's mind right now? I kind of have to know.
There's a lot less I'm glad the car back than he really thought. Strangely enough, he's wondering, has it been 2 hours since I left for the party?
You're getting close. You probably have a solid 20 minutes.
All right, fantastic. Bigfoot is on top of the car. Caleb is alive, very sugared. I failed my parents. They might not let me keep the car, but I have it for now, and I'm gonna drive the fuck out of this car into this fucking forest. Also concerned about Gretchen, who's upset about the Jenko jeans. They look good.
I'm like trying to, I don't know, staple them or something.
I've never seen your legs before. Don't take this the wrong way, but they look great.
Ew.
Okay, I tried. That's fine.
As you're saying this and thinking all of this, I will say Bigfoot's hand does sort of reach into the car and sort of feels around for the steering wheel, and then in sort of a clumsy recreation of what you attempted before, kind of tries to hold your hand. He's like, this is something that you did.
Hold awkward thumb strokes, because Bryce has never really held hands before, and he wants to do that.
Okay, it's a very quick drive down another couple of logging roads. You have to do a couple of scary switchbacks to sort of find the right road to get as close as possible to this beam of light. And eventually, you're going to have to just get out of the car and start running. Because it did not conveniently land right on a logging road, so.
Okay.
But you're very close, like you could see it.
Yeah.
Caleb, stay close.
Okay.
I'm taking pictures and like going towards it, but I'm not running. I guess I'm limping.
Oh, that's
I'm trying to make sure my jeans don't move.
Bryce takes stock of Gretchen and pulls out his wallet, and he's got like 5 different sizes of Band-Aids that have like Spider-Man on them for Caleb, and takes out the biggest one and is like, can I put this on your leg, Gretchen? I promise I'm not into your legs. And I put this on your knee.
She knows.
I'm gonna put it on your knee.
Can we use all of them and patch up this hole in the side of my pants?
Just gives her all the Band-Aids.
Thank
like,
you.
My new boyfriend is he's got stuff to do. We have to go.
Okay.
Caleb, what do you think of everything that has happened so far and is now happening as you race through dark, pitch black woods toward a beam of light coming from space with a cryptid / your brother's maybe boyfriend?
I think he's more concerned about the fact that he's starting to get a little bit of a tummy ache because in that 6-minute drive, he ate all of the snacks that was purchased earlier. He was just like, yeah! And then now it's just like, oh, I'm moving? I don't know what I am.
Oh no!
I throw a Band-Aid out.
To this beam of light. It is itself sort of making a vibratory noise. And as you approach it, Bigfoot kind of slows down and turns around and looks at all of you. with a meaningful look of some sort. He just kind of raised his hand.
I like kind of point at the camera and I point at him. Go.
He goes,
perfect. I snap a picture.
You're fine.
Look at the photo.
Okay.
yeah, do you do like a selfie with everybody?
Yeah.
He's like, he's trying to do what you guys do. He's like copying like whatever. And then you do hear like the motor of a motorcycle coming.
Oh my god.
So
she just doesn't give up. Go.
He's going to turn, give you one last look, Bryce. And almost sorrowfully, as your hands touch, your hand's the size of like half his palm, he will turn and race into the beam of light. And just as he starts to dematerialize, he'll just turn and make eye contact with you until he is gone. And the light is very suddenly absent, as if it had never been there. You are alone in the dark woods. You do hear a motorcycle engine, which is now stopped and idled. You can see your car from here. It's not very far. You see Kelly.
You locked the door and stuff.
Yeah, sure. You see Kelly there on the bike, just idling on the bike, staring at all of you as you stare back. She sees Bigfoot is gone, that she's chased down 3 children in the woods. She's kidnapped the host of her show. And she just keeps driving. She just keeps driving. No, she doesn't even turn around and go back the same way. She just keeps driving down this walking road.
Great. So do we think we can make it to the party?
Oh yeah. We gotta call
maybe
Dad.
Maybe not.
Dad's
maybe
gonna
not.
kill us if we don't call. Go find a payphone.
But Gretchen, you have that gift.
I know.
I mean,
what if we just like drive really fast and then we'll get there in like 40 minutes and then we're just like
I
an hour
would say
late?
Now that you have had half a moment to think about it, you are weirdly close to the cabin you were headed to.
Let's just go.
Weirdly close to Ashley's family cabin.
Okay.
Let's just go.
All right.
I'm gonna tie my. Can I drive?
Tell me,
I
can
guess
you
so.
drive? Most teens in the
I guess
90s
so.
could drive.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I guess.
I think
Yeah.
I think the grapple has left.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I did shoot you with a tranquilizer. So yeah, I'll drive. Yeah. That's really fair. You just have to hold on to my backpack with your life, and also my present with your life.
Okay. Sure.
Cool. Thank
Yeah.
you. Okay.
Bryce, do you want some candy? I don't want any more.
I want what?
You want some candy? I don't want any more.
You're going to see the doctor tomorrow.
The character girl.
You've never said that in your entire life.
Gretchen, you drive down these dark, locking roads, finding your way towards the cabin you were headed towards. Bryce, you're laid out in the middle seat, protecting Gretchen's gift and laptop. Caleb, once again, where you were always meant to be, in sort of the jump seat in the back, with maybe a little bit of a tummy ache.
It's okay.
Trying not to hurl Dad's car.
Yeah, it's remarkably a quiet ride.
Imagine you're all in a little bit of stunned silence.
Yeah.
Had a really intense hour and 40 minutes.
Mm-mm.
You pull up to the cabin. There are probably 4 or 5 cars outside. You can hear music inside. It doesn't look like a rager or anything. It hasn't spilled outside, but there's probably quite a few of your former classmates.
Bryce, how does my hair look? Okay, fine. God. Just say so.
As you approach the cabin, the door swings open and you see Ashley Monroe open the door, birthday girl. She's just turning 18. She was bumped up a grade early on because she's very, very smart. And she sees all of you. Hey, Bryce! Hey, Caleb, Alex has been waiting for you. He's in the back. He's got the Nintendo.
That is something that I can tolerate in terms of energy levels right now. Okay, bye! He friggin' sprints.
Boy. You look okay? Oh, God, are all of you okay? You look... Honestly, you look kind of cool. You look like you had, like, an adventure.
You could say that we pre-gamed on the way here.
Bryce, are you high?
I couldn't tell you yesterday that.
Bryce finally got high, everybody. And she, like, yells it back in thousand. You hear a, woo!
Bryce is having a nice day.
Hey, Gretchen, I'm glad you decided to come.
Gretchen is just frozen. Completely frozen.
You wore her favorite pants.
Oh.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. Wow. Wow. Did you wrap this yourself? This looks really good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I did. Well, I mean, come inside.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to.
No.
Gretchen loves inside.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So what have you been doing since graduation?
We binged that show that got canceled about Bigfoot.
Oh yeah, I watched
the conspiracy one.
I didn't know you were watching it. I could have. Yeah. Why don't I open the gift? Is that cool?
Right here?
Is that like weird to do it now? Do you want me to wait?
I mean, I don't know. Do you have like a pile of presents that other people brought you?
Yeah, but I mean, I was kind of just waiting to see if you guys would make it before I like opened anything. But why don't I open this one first? But we can do whatever. Sure. And she just kind of goes and walks and like sits down, and she's like, "I'm going to open this one."
Okay. I guess I kind of just follow and like stand awkwardly and watch.
Cool. Should I open the little one or the big one first?
The big one.
Okay. She opens the big one.
Open it a big present.
Yeah. So in the big
hold
one.
Up to this moment, everybody.
Okay. Well, this is embarrassing now. But it's a pair of really big, like really high-end binoculars. They're called Skymaster Celestron binoculars.
She says with you, Skymaster Celestron? Oh my god. I've wanted these for so long. They were just like a wild dream I had. I didn't think I would ever even hold a pair. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, I know you want to like be an astronaut and stuff, and like we at last semester talked about space a little bit, and like I don't know.
Cool. This is like the best present I've ever gotten. So should I open the other one or?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
I'm so embarrassed.
She opens the other gift. What's in the other gift?
The other gift is a certificate for a star.
She like almost tears up a little bit.
Aww.
That's so thoughtful.
Yeah, and you can like see it through the binoculars if you like. And I like grab her hand a little bit and like take her.
Why don't you show me like? Why don't you? Let's just go outside.
Yeah,
we just go outside and we can just look and see if we could see.
Yeah.
The star.
Okay. Yeah. Totally. I kind of shoot a look at Bryce.
What is happening?
Bryce, are you having any sort of realizations right now, or are you just?
Bryce feels like Bryce really thought he was focused in this evening and really, really keyed in, and just has realized he has no idea what is happening. And really lost sense.
We're gonna leave that scene there.
Great.
So you're outside on the deck. talking. And Bryce, how do you spend the party? Ashley fully forgot other gifts existed and just left.
That's totally cool. Bryce just kind of throws it in the pile.
Oh yeah, what did Bryce get Gretchen again? Not Gretchen.
Sweater that would fit her guns.
Yeah,
Which is really thoughtful.
It's got crossed biceps like this on the front of it. Because at one point in time we were lifting buddies. Bryce is he's been drugged with both love and quite literal drugs tonight and caffeinated, and he's probably never actually done drugs or been to a rowdy party and is kind of working his way up to being rowdy.
Yeah. And as rowdy parties go, this is a good starter party. Ashley's a pretty chill person. Like, she went to parties, but she was one of those bizarre people who not only is really smart and good at sports, but also is just genuinely nice and people like her. So I know. So there are probably a dozen people here overall, and they're all really chill. Yeah, Caleb, how do you spend this party?
We play through a whole bunch of games. We go pretty hard on that. We beat all of Double Dragon, the two of us, me and Alex. We've done it before. I do give him they're one of the nicer kind of brands of candy, just like your Skittles, but the bougie Skittles was my contribution. He does not have any of them. I don't think. He has maybe one just to make sure, this is what they taste like. But he's pretty crashed out in terms of all of the food and adrenaline.
Wow.
I think to the point that kind of near the end of the party, I don't know, are we staying overnight here or are we driving home?
It sure sounds like an overnight.
Okay, I was going to say, he's probably asleep.
Yeah, you were supposed to be in bed by 10, which is also the time you're supposed to call by. I'd say, Bryce, did you remember to call, or are your parents going to call at 10:15 wondering where you are?
The parents call, they talk to Bryce. Bryce totally forgets, wakes up in the middle of the night thinking he forgot to call them. Shit in his pants.
Yeah.
Bryce, when you wake up in a cold sweat that night, and you roll out of bed, struggling to get to the phone, something falls out of your pocket. And if you reach down to pick it up, it is a crumpled piece of paper around something hard. If you open it, it is one of the pink crystals, and it is wrapped in a note that says the following. Hi, my name is Bryce. I noticed you have great taste in vehicles. If you need help with anything like radios or pie or dinner, call me. Would love to hear from you. This is Bryce. 555-1234. And you now have one of those pink crystals. Well, I guess we pull out from here. Pan, zoom out on this little cabin in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
As the camera takes a wide shot and sort of pans up to the night sky, we see just one little glow sort of zoom by, pause for a moment, and then zoom away.
Yay!
Cut.
Cute.
We did it, everybody!